Good morning, everyone. It is I, the Sleeve Singer, coming to you on an easy like Sunday morning. Um, it is November 17th, 13 shopping days before my birthday. As you can see, I am in different surroundings. I am in my basement of my new home that I purchased. We settled September 30th and moved in October 4th. We're in my man cave. See my big baby over there? Boom! I'll do a separate video walking y'all through the house and everything when I'm done this one, because this might be a lengthy video. You guys know I haven't made a video in a while, and that's true and not true, meaning I made several videos in my new house, actually, upstairs in the kitchen and all. And when I went to watch them back, I just felt like they were very what's the word I want? They were very just plastic, just not real for where I am right now. It was all about, okay, reporting the numbers, okay, this happened, blah blah blah. And now that I am in maintenance, I understand why the veterans out there now, like Northern Southerner and even Helena, NYC Chocolate 7777, back when she made videos, when you get this far out, it's more than just the numbers on the scale. It's really about life. I will give you my numbers. I pretty much, I think the last time I reported to you guys, I was at 167, and I'm pretty much there. I bevy between 167, 169. When I'm bad, the day before, eating-wise, then I hang out at 169, and when I'm good, I'm at 167, even 166 sometimes. But I'm definitely losing inches more. I just watched a video of my taking a class 6 months ago, and I couldn't even believe that was me. It's crazy. Sometimes you have to record your journey along the way in different aspects to really see your progress, because on days when you don't like the number on the scale, and yes, I am an everyday wearer, it takes for you to realize that there are changes going on other than the scale. And when I went back and watched that video, I was like, wow, I was still moving pretty good, but I was at least 15 or 20 pounds heavier. So it's all in the mind. It's all in the mind, and what you won't let your body do if you don't really let the mind, if you let the mind win. So anyway, what I wanted to talk to you guys about is where I am right now. If you want to know my beginning numbers, I'll just tell you I started at 295 as highest recorded. My surgery weight was 277, and like I just told you guys, I hang out between 167 and 169. I would like to see 165, but if I don't get there, I'm fine. It may not be meant for me to get there, and like I just said, it's more than about the scale. So anyway, so where I am right now is, like I said, we just purchased this new house, and it's stressful, and it was happy also. What was stressful was that my norm was being challenged by the responsibilities of owning, of moving, I guess I should say, and of expectations that people put on me without thinking about how my norm is now. And I guess the name of this video could be called Distractions, and how you can be veered off of your path if you let it happen. And what happened with me what's happening with me is I'm being challenged by expecting something different now that we're in a different location, and I have established a new norm for myself. My new norm is my protein shake every day, or at least 6 days a week, working out 5 to 6 days a week for an hour only, and water intake. So protein, water, and exercise is pretty much the foundation of my day. I am not willing to sacrifice that for anything or anyone. And when you get to a place where I am right now, it's almost as if you have to do that You have to put yourself first, because we will get lazy. And the old person that I don't even know anymore will try to knock on the door and come back. And I refuse to let that happen. People are distractions. Family are distractions. It's tough, and you'll be called selfish. You'll be called, just not friendly things by the people who don't understand where you've been and where you've come from. Sometimes it's not even their fault, because people only do to you what you allow them to do. And when I was heavier, I was the kind of person who let everyone's wants and feelings go before mine. And I turned to food as my friend. And knowing that about myself, which is why I always end my videos with weight loss surgery is not the short answer to a bigger problem. Find the bigger problem, work with the tool, and it'll work with you. For me, because I wasn't really getting what I wanted out of life, and was being basically dragged around by my nose, or by my collar, or whoever else, or however else someone wanted to threaten me, I turned to food as my friend. And for me, that just cannot happen anymore. And I know me, and that's why so far I have been successful. George, the Wright brother, who is approaching his surgery date, if you're not subscribed to him, do so. He is very motivational, and I love watching his videos. But he is already being, and no different from what happened to me and probably others as well, tempted out of the wazoo by people who are telling him don't have the surgery. And they are people, I don't know them, but if they are like the people who I knew, who I had in my life, they don't understand the struggle. George has lost quite a bit of weight since he's been part of the Y2 family, and motivated to be in the best shape possible prior to surgery, as he says. He has lost quite a bit of weight, and people see him successful with that, and I get it, and he should get it too, as to why they're saying that, because they see him losing weight without surgery. Well, George and I, and all of you who are pre-op, are looking for a long-term success with this. Does the tool guarantee that? Absolutely not, because you still got to work with it, but it does lessen your chances of regain as long as you stay focused and get your new norm together. Since this house, my relationship has been severely challenged to the point of breakup, almost. What's funny about that is, because of how I am now, I was almost willing to accept the breakup, because to go back to being the person that I thought she needed me to be in order for this relationship to work, was not going to happen. I can't be that person anymore, and if that's who she or anyone else is expecting of me, then I have to choose what's best for me. The people who did know about my challenges with the relationship, that I was going through since buying this house, the first thing out of their mouth was, well, what about this house? Well, guess what? This is just the thing. I'm about life now, and my life is what's important, and I have gotten life back now. I've been dead before. I've been dead with eyes open, is what I call my pre-op stage, and I don't want to go back anymore, and I won't for anything or anyone. It's not a mean thing. It's a put myself first thing. I'm a happier person now with myself and then with others. And the only way I can perpetuate that feeling is to do the things that I need to do to feel good about myself. I'm happier at my job. I have bad days, and I have go-tos when I have bad days. I'll watch YouTube videos, I'll call a friend, I'll text a friend, I'll go to the gym. It's not always about food anymore, because that's what it used to be, to make me feel better. It was a temporary fix is what food was. I'm looking for long-term. What else do I want to say? You know, I was watching the movie Flight, and if you haven't seen this movie yet, I'm ready to spoil it for you, so you might want to cut this video off or fast forward it a little bit. But in the movie Flight, oh, by the way, let me back up. We are better now. My relationship is a lot better now. It's almost as if the talk that we had was really, like I said, she was unaware of the things that was bothering me in the relationship because I never voiced them. And she's definitely proud of my success and all with this, but really didn't realize that part of the reason why I was so heavy was because of the issues I was carrying on me that I was afraid to voice in our relationship. And it's almost as if now we have stripped it all down. It's almost like we're rebuilding a house. And when you do that, you got to dig to the dirt. You got to dig to the foundation. And our foundation is good. And we are rebuilding. We are becoming friends again. And it's what was needed. And because now, because of the person I am, there'll be two people in this relationship instead of one and a follower. And because of the person I am, it's going to be put together right this time. That's how I feel about it, or it won't be. And I don't foresee it not being. I foresee it being stronger than it was before because of my voice and how I feel. So just wanted to let you know that. Okay, so let me go back to the movie Flight. So I just finished watching that movie, and I had never seen it before. I love Denzel, so I said, let me try it out. You know, he usually goes deep. And I'm glad I watched it. And again, if you don't want to know about the end of this movie, because I'm going to tell you, fast forward or do whatever you need to do. But it's really pertinent to how I'm feeling in life right now and how I felt about the conversation I had to have with my girlfriend and so forth. The movie was about Denzel being a pilot, and he had an accident, and he was intoxicated and on drugs during the accident. However, his flying skills were so supreme that he was able to save. There was 102 people on board. He was able to save 96 of them. 6 of them died, and one of them he was actually. One was a flight attendant that he was actually seeing, having sex with, or whatever you want to call it. And when the authorities did their investigation, because, you know, with the crash, they always got to find blame. And when they did the investigation, you know, they took a toxicology report, taking blood from all the victims who passed away and from the pilot and co-pilot. And they found the drugs and alcohol in Denzel's system when they did that. And he had a cover-up team that was all ready to cover up for him. And all he really had to do was lie and say, I wasn't, you know, drunk. And it came down to the person who he was sleeping with on the plane, whose blood, for some reason, they couldn't get. Or the test results came back invalid for some reason. So he could have very well blamed, because they found 2 vials of vodka in the plane's supply of alcohol beverages. They found 2 vials of 2 of the miniatures of vodka empty, which Denzel had drunk, but you know, he could have easily said, she drank them, I didn't, since they couldn't find her blood results. And he got to the point where it came down to lying, where it would have saved his career, where it would have stopped him from going to jail, where he could have just went on and kept being an alcoholic. And he said, God help me. And he said, I drank it. And he took it in and took the blame himself and said, I just couldn't lie one more time. Now he is in jail at the end of the movie. And he said, even though I'm in jail, well, he didn't say this, but this is the situation. Even though he's in jail, he said, I feel free. And that's exactly how I feel. You guys know I cried a lot in pre-op. I've said it in several videos. And my crying and my tears, my crying and my tears were about me facing a problem that I had not voiced before. It was literally an elephant in the room with my weight loss, with my weight. And when I was in pre-op, it was as if I was saying to myself in the world, I got a problem. Sorry. And this problem was going to be dealt with. And now that I've dealt with the problem, I feel free. I feel free. And I refuse to let any distraction take me from my freedom, because it will if I let it. And you know, the Denzel movie just really stuck out to me because, you know, I've been dead before. I've been there, and I don't plan on being there any longer than when God finds it fit for me to leave this earth. He didn't put us down here just to eat, people. He put us down here to live life, and I was not doing that. Is it easy every day? Absolutely not. Is this the end-all, be-all of doing your life? Absolutely not. But it was what I needed at the time to make my life better. And I say to all you pre-oppers, do this surgery for yourself. Don't do it for anyone else. Do it to be part of the living, not part of the dead anymore. Because like I said in my video, I felt as in this video, I felt as if I was walking around dead with my eyes open. So I'm going to end the video now. Sorry to be so solemn, but this is kind of where I am with my weight loss journey right now. It's just life. And I understand why people, like I said, who are so far out now, just talk about life with this thing, because that's what it's about. It's about living with the new norm, which you can actually erase the word new, because it's the norm for me now. That old person I don't know and don't plan on seeing anytime soon. So sorry for such a long video. I hope you watched it to the end. If you did, congratulations. You've gotten to a layer of me, and that's what I'm about. I am at the core now of who I am, and I'm glad that I can share it with you and that you are willing to watch. Thank you so much, and as always, weight loss surgery is not the short answer to a bigger problem. Find the bigger problem, work with the tool, and it'll work with you. You guys take care, and I'll see you on the next update.